Hey guys, we want to welcome y'all back to Body Talk with Gigi and Melody Marie.
Yes.
It's all about the body, honey, and we love to talk here. So we kind of gave you guys an intro about, why we started this, but we feel like they need to know who we are.
Need to know who we are.
And so the title of our first show is From Fat and Fluffy to Fit and Fabulous. And let me tell you guys why we came up with that. Tabitha wrote this amazing article about her personal story. This was about her in No Joke Lifestyle magazine. And it was amazing and I loved it. And I said, man, that's what our first show has got to be about. Because people need to hear that we're not just little fit chicks running around and trying to tell people about what to do, but have actually went through a journey. So I want to turn it over to Gigi because she just has an amazing story. I'm so proud of her. Aww. And you guys need to understand how she became, she went from fat and fluffy to fit and fabulous.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Miss Melody. I appreciate all those words. And yes, most people that meet me or see me just kind of make assumptions that I've always had this fit girl body or that I've always been an athlete, and that's just not the case. I actually struggled with weight my whole life. I was an obese child. I remember being at the age of 10 and weighing like 150 pounds. I remember being called by people close in my family, calling me Army Tank, short for Army Tank because I was so heavy. I grew up in Louisiana where the food is plenty and good and tasty, so I probably don't have to explain that much. And when I was growing up, exercise really wasn't a focus. You didn't have moms, running outside and going to the parks, and it just wasn't a focus. Through my teen years, I lost some weight by 7th grade or so. It's like I went to bed one night and just kind of woke up fine the next morning, but I guess it was the hormones that kicked in. But by the time I got in my 20s, had my first child, my weight was just up and down. And being married and working a full-time job and buying the groceries and cooking and cleaning and just trying to balance it all, I just struggled with my weight off and on. And being 5 feet tall, I was technically overweight or
obese. What was your heaviest?
My heaviest was about 163.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
You guys, she's only 5 feet.
I'm only
so
5
feet.
Lot. But it wasn't like when people think of someone being overweight or obese, they use derogatory terms like big and sloppy and things like that, which is horrible. So stop it now if you use words like that, okay? Don't make me come look for you. Side note. But okay. Sorry, I had a moment. Sorry.
Okay.
But
come back.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're now fabulous.
We're real people.
You're now fabulous.
I'm fabulous. Fabulous. But because I was curvy and shapely, it didn't look like I had a weight problem. But I had a weight problem. When you're obese and overweight, you're going to have health issues. And so in my mid-30s, I was like, you know what? Well, I tried things, and it wasn't like I wasn't trying anything. I tried all the Jeannie Craig stuff, the Weight Watchers, the curves. I did it all. All the celebrity quick fixes, but nothing ever stuck. Nothing ever worked. And one day, I'm a scientist. I spent 20 plus years in clinical healthcare as a scientist. And I'm a mom, right? I was a wife. I'm all these amazing things. And so one day I was like, I'm smart.
Right.
If I can do all of these things, manage a household, take care of oncology patients, take care of my children, get to the football games, deal with the teachers. If I can do all these things, surely I can figure out how to lose weight and maintain it. So I did one day. I had what I call my come to Jesus moment, my aha moment, where I figured out how to eat and when, what to eat and when, and exercising, and I scheduled it into my day just like everything else. And I made a point of my family respecting that time. And when I did that, I noticed that I started losing weight, not overnight. It was a progress, a process. I took my time. And I got better at it, and I got stronger. Friends wanted me to start training them. I eventually left healthcare, and I started personal training professionally. And then after doing that for a while, I realized I was really strong.
Right? Y'all see her arms?
I was really strong.
Right. Okay.
So then I realized apparently all along I had a blueprint of being an athlete. So I started competing competitively as a professional bodybuilder.
And that's how we hooked up.
And that's how we hooked up.
How we hooked up.
Okay. And so now I compete on a pro level
Right.
in bodybuilding. I'm a pro athlete. I've even competed in a world's competition and placed fourth, by the way.
That's
Hello.
right. Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been able to accomplish all of these things because I had the willpower and determination
Right.
to make sure I can be healthy. Not skinny, not starve myself, but just healthy for myself, my sons, my family.
Right.
And that's what I did, and I've been maintaining that sense. And then my real passion is helping other people, men and women, figure out when they have their aha moment, figure out how they can balance weight loss, figuring out how to lose weight, figuring out what to eat, and balancing that with
Right.
their real life, their jobs, their kids, their spouses,
Right.
you know, the football games. And that's what I do. I figure I think that's kind of what my, you know, what those are what my gifts. I kind of think that's what God put me on this earth to do.
Right.
Because I'm able to figure those things out and I'm able to break it down for other people so they can be like, oh, I get it now.
Right.
And that's kind of my story, and that's
And
what
you
brought
were
me here.
that fat girl.
I
Because
was.
people will look at us and say, you
I
guys
was.
ain't got no business using
No,
that word.
I
It's
am.
offensive. But she was
I was.
that person, you know, and got teased
Yes.
and went through emotional, you know,
Yes.
struggles with that because it's not just about...
Even when I was smaller, I still saw that overweight girl in the mirror. So
Right.
I have those body image things.
Oh, yeah, she always checking the six
I'm
pack.
always checking.
When we post
They laugh at me
she
because I'm
always
always rubbing.
checking it.
Like
I
I'm
said,
known
it's
for
there.
my abs.
It's there.
She laughs at me because I'm always rubbing my six pack. She's like, they still there, boo. They
They
ain't
go
going
there. They
nowhere.
ain't went nowhere.
But it's because I think we've realized that it's because some part of me I still kind of see or feel like maybe I'm afraid of going back to that overweight
But that keeps
girl.
you on your toes.
But
though.
it keeps me on my toes.
Right.
That's true.
To where you won't go
Right.
back because
I'm
you
not
knew
obsessive,
the
but
struggle to
Right.
get to where you're at. Well, first of all, you knew the struggle of battling that all of your
Yes.
life. And the emotional struggle, the mental struggle, the physical struggle.
Yes.
And then also, too, because did you guys see what she said? She said, I'm smart enough to figure this out. So
Right.
she figured this thing out on her own. She didn't have professionals like
Right.
us, you know, helping her to get to that next level of her best health yet, you know? So you really had to navigate through that thing on your own.
I had to figure it out.
That's huge.
What worked for me, because I tried other things, and the same thing that works for me may not work for
Exactly.
for Melody.
Mhm.
So it takes different processes for different people, but the goals are always the same, and
Right.
that's what's important.
Right, exactly. You know, so that's why I thought that this was such a great starter from fat and fluffy to fit and fabulous. Because
Yes.
look at her. Her confidence is up. You know, she has a great physique now, but she's healthy. And she's sharing her story and teaching other people how to be healthy too, which is great. My story is a little different.
Right.
You know, you guys, I didn't battle with weight, you know, in my life. I was basically the little petite girl my whole life.
She was a cute girl.
The
athlete.
I was the athlete, you know,
She didn't have no issues.
the little boyish girl that played volleyball and, you know, then played basketball and ran track and field. So I was always small. But see, in my mind, being small wasn't where it was at.
Right.
You know, I had this beautiful sister who was curvaceous and, you know, fabulous, and all the men loved her, and she just exuded beauty. And I
Yes.
looked up to her.
Right.
And I was like, man, if I could look like my sister.
Right.
You know, I ain't had no
Even
hips.
though she still had everything.
But in my mind, I didn't have hips, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't have, you know, this womanly, you know.
Physique.
Yeah. And so then I moved to the South. And I started, you know, going to college here in the South. And come on, y'all. Y'all know
Yeah.
women in the
Hello.
South is nice and
We
thick
are in
and
ATL.
curvaceous. Right.
Teach City.
Right. So then that started to build even more for me.
Right.
Like, man, I want to have curves. You know, I want to get my sexy on. I
Right.
want to, you know, have a little donk back there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a little waist. And so I decided I was going to put on some weight.
Uh-oh.
Y'all, it was just all wrong. It was just the wrong kind of weight. I had started getting a little something around here. I started seeing a little something on the back of my legs. My butt wasn't coming out like a basketball. It was just going wide. Yeah, like my trainer, he said, when you came in, you had a little Hispanic booty. I don't know what that means, and I'm not saying Hispanic.
She's not saying that.
But that's what he said.
That's what he said.
Right, and I'm like, I'm from California, so I know what Hispanic booties look like, and they don't all look wide and flat. Right. Okay, you tried it. So that's what kind of got me into fitness. I wanted to thicken up, and it was wrong. I was doing it the wrong way. So I decided to join a gym because I had wore this outfit senior night to the senior night party, and then I tried to put it back on in October when I went to the Bahamas. It was wrong. I couldn't get that thing
laying on the bed.
I had a little muffin top. Yeah.
Stuff hanging over.
Yeah, so
that
it was a gym across it. No, it wasn't cute. So, and even my boyfriend at the time, he was like, you ain't look like this when I met you. He tried it, you know. So there was a gym across the street from the house, and basically my roommate was already going to the gym. It was called Planet Fitness at the time, you guys, before it was actually a big franchise. And so we decided to join the gym, and after about 6 months of playing around in the gym, y'all, I used to go work out and then go and eat the number 3 down at the Ponchos, honey. Ponchos is a Mexican restaurant. Girl, look, beans and yellow rice and enchiladas
I know some people
and tacos.
That still do that. You're not by yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Yes. So in the gym, I met my trainer, Carlos Jordan, with Ultimate Bodies, and that's where my fitness journey began. I just started working out with him. I thought I knew about working out, but I knew nothing until I got with a professional. Now, I'm an athlete all my life.
Right.
We don't weight train. It's a difference.
It's a difference.
Yeah, and I'm like, I know how to work out. Man, I didn't know nothing until that man got his hands on me. And so he was a promoter for bodybuilding shows. You guys, I had never been to a bodybuilding show or anything like that, and he asked me to enter one. So I said, well, what do I need to do? Right. And he said, oh, you just keep working out with me. It is a lot more to that.
He threw out that line and just reeled her right on in. That's what he did.
So I found out it was a lot more to it because nutrition is such a huge part of competing. But moving forward, my first show, I won first place in figure competition.
Winning.
Yeah, winning. And so, you guys, it just became my sport. That was 2002, you guys. I'm still competing. Eventually, I became a personal trainer, a posing coach, a contest prep coach, you know.
A life coach.
Yeah, I guess a life coach. We do listen and understand and, you know, kind of.
It is a balance with helping people like that. Yes.
So it was. So that's the crazy thing. It's such a difference. Your story and my story. But the thing is, you guys, is that it's not just about being small. Right. You know, it's about being healthy, and it's about feeling fabulous on the inside and letting it come out on the outside. Because curves are beautiful, you guys. Y'all ain't gotta look like no little stick. And guess what? Small girls, y'all don't gotta look like, you know, the next curvaceous, you know, Nicki Minaj or anything like that. But it's all about accepting who you are. That's where the fabulous comes from. So I mean, I'm excited about this journey.
Me too.
We got yin and yang up in here.
We're definitely yin and yang.
So this is gonna be great for people that are looking for transformations. This is gonna be great for athletes. This is gonna be great for small women that have body issues and so forth. So we're gonna just be bringing it all to you. Yes. You got the scientists. Woo, woo. You know, you got the athletes. Yes. Pro figure competitors, coaches. Yes. Yeah. So they're gonna be getting it from pretty much every angle.
This is true.
Yeah. So we're just excited about it. Yeah.
We're excited that we are going to be able to be interactive with you guys once this is our launch. So we are still working on getting everything, you know, all the kinks out, getting everything set up so we can be interactive with you guys. So if you have questions or comments, because you are important to us. We're not just here because, you know, I do like looking at myself.
She do like to be cute.
I do like to be cute.
She actually wants to be meaningful at the same time.
But the most important thing for us is making sure that we can help you guys. Yeah. Because we know between the two of us, we have a wealth of knowledge from different experiences. And that's what makes us great together. The wealth of knowledge from our different backgrounds. Yes. Like, I'm a little drama sometimes.
Oh, sometimes.
A little bit. And she's a little bit more kind of reserved. So that's very helpful. But putting those
It meshes.
it meshes.
Yeah.
Putting those two together, you guys are going to be winning.
Winning!
Yes.
So you guys, we're going to take a quick break. You guys stay tuned with us. You are looking at Body Talk with Gigi and Melody Marie, powered by Rebecca Davis.
Yes,
State
baby,
Farm.
we are powered.
It's all about the body.
And we love to talk.
We'll see y'all in a second.